World War I, a conflict of unprecedented scale and intensity, saw the capture of numerous military officers from various nations, leading to a complex and often challenging experience for officer prisoners of war. This article explores the captivity, conditions, and resilience of officers held as prisoners during World War I, shedding light on a less discussed aspect of the war. Capture and conditions. Officers, often regarded as leaders on the battlefield, faced the harsh reality of capture if their units were overwhelmed or if they found themselves behind enemy lines. Officer POWs were subjected to the same uncertain fate as enlisted soldiers, with the added weight of their leadership responsibilities. They were taken to prisoner of war camps, where conditions varied widely depending on the captor's nation, resources, and adherence to international laws governing POW treatment. Geneva Conventions and Treatment. The Geneva Conventions, established in the late 19th century and updated during World War I, outlined the rights and protections afforded to POWs. Officers were generally entitled to better treatment than enlisted soldiers, given their rank. However, adherence to these conventions varied, and officers faced challenges such as overcrowded and unsanitary conditions, inadequate food, and limited medical care. Communication with the outside world. One significant challenge faced by officer POWs was the limited communication with the outside world. Letters to and from home were typically censored, and information about the conditions of captivity was often restricted. Families back home often faced prolonged periods of uncertainty about the fate and well-being of their loved ones. Organizing within captivity. Despite the challenges, officer POWs often organized themselves within the confines of the camps. They established informal hierarchies, maintaining a sense of military discipline and camaraderie. Educational and recreational activities were organized to combat the monotony of captivity, and officers engaged in intellectual pursuits to keep their minds sharp. Escape attempts and recapture. Many officer POWs were determined to escape captivity and return to their units or contribute to the war effort from behind enemy lines. Escape attempts were risky and required resourcefulness, as captors were well aware of the potential threat posed by escaped officers. Successful escapes were relatively rare, and those who were recaptured often faced harsher conditions as a consequence. Treatment disparities. The treatment of officer POWs varied significantly based on the captor's nation and the evolving dynamics of the war. Some officers experienced relatively humane conditions, while others endured harsh treatment, particularly during periods of resource scarcity or heightened animosity between belligerents. As the war drew to a close, officer POWs awaited liberation. The end of captivity brought mixed emotions as they grappled with the physical and psychological toll of imprisonment. Returning to civilian life posed its own set of challenges, as officers had to readjust to a world forever changed by the war. Legacy and remembrance. The experiences of officer POWs in World War I are often overshadowed by broader narratives of battles and geopolitical developments. However, their resilience, resourcefulness, and contributions to maintaining a sense of order within the confines of captivity are a testament to the human spirit during times of adversity. The plight of officer POWs in World War I adds a nuanced layer to our understanding of the human experience during the conflict. Beyond the battlefield, officers faced the challenges of captivity, demonstrating resilience and camaraderie in the face of adversity. Their stories, often relegated to the sidelines of historical narratives, contribute to a fuller understanding of the multifaceted impact of World War I on individuals across the ranks.